Oh, hi. Oh my god, I look nice. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm just going to wait a few. What's the time now? Because it's 12. Oh wow. I wanted to wait a few minutes, maybe like 5 minutes for more people to come and join us. And then we'll start. Can you see me clearly? I know they see. Mm-hmm. Oh, see baby. Hmm. Where are you guys? Come on. I'm here. Oh, nice, DJ Sean. Thank you. How you doing this beautiful Saturday? I just want to wait for a few more people to join us, and then we'll see how it goes. So maybe like another 3 minutes. It's 12:01 now. Hello, Annie. How are you? Hi. Good afternoon. Hey, hey. See my people, they don't come walking by. I can see you, Uncle James. You're walking by. Hello, Akintelu. Hey, I not go bother your name. Good day. Hi. Hi, guys. How do I look? I'm going for a wedding today. I'm going to give them we're going to dance. Oh, thank you so much, Baba Lola. I appreciate it. Hello, Opera Esther. Thank you, Sonia. Oh, Tutu, thanks. Thank you. That time my hair well. It's not me that tied it. Let me not go and take glory for another person's work. But it's that day. Today when I'm dancing in the way, anybody that say hi, Waje, I'm like hi. You know how we greet now. We don't mwah, mwah. Be feeling cool myself. But I have a lot to do today. I have to go for sound check because I have something I'm doing tomorrow. So I have to when I leave here, when I'm done with you guys, I go for sound check, and then I have one other stop. Then I go and see. I go with my friend to her sister's wedding. So let's wait a few more minutes. Yeah, maybe 2 more minutes and we start. So I hope you have your questions though, because hey, I've been on the internet. I've been trending for all the right reasons. So I hope you are ready to ask me all the questions that you want to ask and be honest with me because, you know, I really do need your. How, how did they speak to you? What?
I'm just checking.
Are you check?
I'm just on the phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with me. Oh, hi, Yawa. You're watching me from Kuwait. Wow. So we have 19 people now. Just a few more minutes. And hold on. Is she leaving? How much is it? Hi, David. What's up? Zani, what's up? 21 people now. 1 more minute and we are you really quitting music or it's just a publicity stunt? Wow. Okay. I will answer your question, my darling, but just let's have another 1 minute and then we go. Oh, Esther, you're so sweet. Thank you. Are we ready? Babalola said, well, if it's a publicity stunt, it damned work. You think so? Well, let me start answering the questions. Should I go?
Yes.
Yes. So, um, yeah, Ed, Edzatira. Did I pronounce your name well? Edzatira asked if I. He said if he asked if I was really quitting music or if it's a publicity stunt. And I want to say clearly that this had nothing to do with any stunt. It wasn't a publicity stunt in any way. I just feel like for so long as a musician, everybody knows that Waje is a great artist. Her vocal dexterity or whatever term we want to use is, and then I just felt really disconnected. These emotions are things that I have bottled inside for so long. And it's one thing for people to see you that way, but it's also very important that if you have fans, your fans can connect with you on that level. So for me, this wasn't a publicity stunt. It was just really about me being very honest with my present situation and coming out and telling this as a career woman and, still trying to figure out. And in many ways, it's not really a bad thing to find other things that you're going to do to support whatever passion you have. So I was talking from a space of, yes, I've done music, it's blessed me, but what next? I'm not feeling the way I should be feeling. So if I hope I've answered your question, Tira. It wasn't a publicity stunt. And Esther says, if it was, it damned work. Was it Esther that said that, or Babalola that said it damned work? And interestingly, I would like to know how it worked because um, I don't know. I got a lot of feedback. People called me from different places, my friends, and I have to tell you seriously, I appreciate the artists that took out their time to call me, my colleagues, not the ones that were posting and no, the ones that called me to say, oh, why do we appreciate you and we hope you're okay. So thank you guys for everything that for reaching out and all of that. There's another question says, I would like to ask, why aren't you signed? Your genre of music would need much support and publicity because it's not necessarily what is regarded as pop. It's a lane on its own. So do you plan to? Well, I've been signed before in my earlier years as a musician. I got signed to a record label when I was 18. But it's also important that me as a creative, I own the rights to my content because content in itself is the crude. You understand? That's where the money is. So it's not like I do not want to be. If the offers come, yeah, in terms of my content, creative control and all of that. But if the offers come and there's an opportunity for partnership, I'm willing to do that. Now, in terms of the support and publicity, because I totally agree with you. I'm not necessarily a mainstream artist, but I also strongly believe that there is a market for my type of music. And if I forgot that, just the feedback I got from you guys telling me not to quit probably opened my eyes to the love and the respect that you have for me and what I do for a living. It's a lane on its own. I agree so much, Sona. So, do you plan to? Well, I right now sitting here having this conversation with you, I don't know yet. I can guarantee you though that I'm going to do the best I can, in my present how do I put it? In my present situation to find ways, you understand, that I can maximize and extend the brand Waje. But in terms of signing, if there's some sort of partnership, I'm sure my team and whoever is looking forward to partnering with me would figure that out. You're really amazing and you're one of the few. It might be struggle, but please don't leave. Well, I thank you. I thank you for that. Opera Esther says, I think you should do a concert soon. Uh well, that is something to consider and It's a great idea. The truth is, I've realized that for every human, maybe not for everyone, but peculiar to me, I've realized that as a creative, I may think of things that, oh, I want to do, but then I also have to take into consideration what the audience wants. And you guys have been saying, okay, so why don't you, as a way out, why don't you do a concert? So maybe something that I probably would consider. But you also have to understand that I this is a partnership between me and you guys, my fans, and people that love my music. So I guess my cry was from a space of me, not realizing that there was a gap, or actually realizing that there was a gap between me. So Waje is here and the fans are here, and the fans don't know what Waje is doing and they don't connect with her or real time. They all they know is, okay, she's an amazing person in terms of, and an amazing creative, but how do we meet? How do we connect? And usually that's where we as creatives get our inspiration from. So I guess me, I lost track of that. And it's a great thing that we're doing this. This is just an example of me trying to make that up, and connect on a higher level with you guys. So you promised us concerts following the Red Velvet album. Don't change your mind, please. Okay. Okay. I will look into I will look into that. But please keep your questions coming. It's high time. Babalola says, I think it's high time we take the Waji brand global. I totally agree with you. That's an open opportunity that I'm willing to experience and take. I want Some people sent me questions before now, so I wanted to go through some of the questions. So still keep the questions coming, and then somebody asked them, "Is Waje broke?" Because I realized that from the video, because if you follow me, and of course you guys subscribe to my channel, so you know that there was a 10-minute video, and someone thought it wise to cut the video, and the message people got wasn't exactly how it was put out. So there was this, oh, Waje is broke, and all of that. But the truth is, this isn't about me being broke, right? It's just really about me trying to improve my life and the life of people around me. So um, that's literally my answer. It's not about the money or the passion alone. It's just had gotten to a point where I realized the responsibilities that I have, and I realized that I needed to start making more mature decisions and balance my life a little more. There's a question here. I see. Okay, okay, it's not a question. Thank you so much. Says, I love your music. God bless the work of your hands. Amen. So you can use YouTube to connect with us, like these live stream vlogs and other. Yes, I'm work. These are things that I'm working on now. That's why I'm doing this. So why is it a struggle for people that do your kind of music to get major break in the industry? What are the Terry sets doing that is appealing, that they get recognition? I think, to be honest, it's more, many times there's a niche for every market, really. And many times, maybe we as creative make the mistake of thinking that we appeal to everyone, but there's a niche. You should focus on your niche and hope that your core fans now get you more fans. So sometimes all of that is lost in translation. And I guess that's what these guys understand and they're doing. Now there's popular music, and you cannot popular music is what it is. It's pop, and it fluences culture and all of that. But there's also a niche market for certain people as well, and them capitalizing on it is usually where the issue is. So I guess maybe I fell into the category of people that weren't necessarily paying attention to their niche market. Please, you should start making weekly vlogs too. I enjoyed a few on your page. Definitely, but I will. Somebody asked a question here. You ever consider a reality show? More love from Cyprus. Mary, yes, I definitely will consider it. It's Why not? It's another way for me to connect with you guys, because if you see what's going on in my life, at least one thing you will definitely know is that I'm human, and there are certain decisions that I make that probably, you understand, it opens a new side of me that you don't know outside the music. And to be honest, you shouldn't just know only the music. You should there should be it should be a total package. So it's something that I don't mind, doing in the future. Okay, so while you guys are thinking of more questions, let me read one of the questions here. Uh, it says, "Why do you want to quit?" Well, I think I've answered that. I think I answered that earlier on, so I'll just move on to the set. Then there's the label one I've answered. Do you think a collaboration and a change of your sound will help your career? Well, to be honest, I've collaborated with quite a number of people. Last year, I collaborated with Timaya, did Bolongo, featuring Timaya. I've worked with Yemi Alade, I've worked with Tiwa, I've worked with quite a number of people in the industry. I love, I believe that, I love the fusion of sound and personalities when it comes to music. So, in terms of collaborations, I'm open to more collaborations because I know that it's also me biting off their fan base as well. So I'm open to doing more, yes. And in changing your sound, um, I'm a true artist, and to be honest, I feel like being a true artist is respecting and loving. I don't think that the problem is really in the sound because Bolongo is not necessarily an R&B song, you know. So it's I'm open to reinventing myself in whatever way possible. But so maybe the answer to your question is me looking into it with my team and saying, okay, maybe Waje should explore this part or explore this part. But the truth is, these are not things that I haven't done before. So I don't think that that was the problem, but I definitely am open to, yeah, looking into that. What about The Voice Nigeria? I used to coach. Much love from Malaysia. Well, The Voice season 3 hasn't come back yet, so we do not know. But are you living for real, or is just a phase? For me, like I said, this I just wanted to share my reality, and who knows? Yes, Waji Global Brand, you partnered with YouTube Music for this live stream. Why not partner with them to take your music global, similar to what they did for Burna Boy recently? Well, let's see how it is. Many times in terms of partnership, people always have to see what's in it for them. You understand? So I'm open to every kind of conversation, moving forward. Versatile said, I knew it wasn't a publicity stunt. Thanks, Annie, for your faith in me. I love your music. Please don't stop singing completely. Okay. I love the vlog on your page, looking like a reality TV show. Well, thank you. Thanks. Uh, I have one question here while you guys are coming up. It says, can you help us with some voice training lessons? Well, the thing is, I the thought has crossed my mind, to be honest. But like everything, let's just say that I'm getting into this new phase where every I need to structure myself a lot more. So I don't want to make promises. I know that it's definitely something that I probably would do, and maybe later, and later may not be too long, but it's a great idea, and it should be an idea that I should explore. So, but I don't want to make any promises because right now it's really about, if I am going to do this and continue to do this, I have to do it right. And me doing it right is you guys and you and I figuring how I can balance, and spread my brand, and who- like Fumi said, you know taking it global, like most of you have said here, like Miss Addicted has said, Waje as a global brand. I guess that should be the focus and the next phase. And if I'm doing that, you know, structuring myself a lot more should be the conversations that we're having now. So even as I'm doing this live stream with you, I'm taking notes on some of the suggestions that you're making, because it's not. I'm going to really consider them. I do agree that you should take a break. The music industry right now is different. Yeah, well, I think you have a solid fan base, although it does seem you focus more on Lagos. I would be wrong, but sometimes some of us outside Lagos don't get enough love. I totally agree with you, Somi. I wish I traveled a lot more. I wish I connected a lot more, which is something that I am considering. Yeah. Thank you. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you, David. And Lawrence says, "Hi, Waje. I love your music and it's inspiring to me and my children. Thanks for sharing your gift." Thank you, Michelle. God bless you. And thank you so much for your love. Um, who else? So, yeah. Any more questions? Because, uh, I, sorry? Yes, I finished the ones you guys sent to me because I put it down on I put it down on my phone. So I'm still, hey, what? See, let me be honest with you guys. The last few days has been a school for me. Like I've been sent, and I really thank you for the love you shown me. And you just being on my live chat alone, it's something. So it says the industry is honestly very challenging for females. Do you agree? I totally agree. I totally agree. But I also feel that one of the problems that we suffer is that we don't structure ourselves a lot more. So when I saw the headlines of say Waje bashing the industry, I wasn't bashing the industry. To be honest, it wasn't about the industry. It was really about myself and what I thought I should be getting, not from a space of entitlement, but from a space of knowing that I've worked hard. And so I know that I saw a question saying, have I ever been hostile to the media or something like that? And to be honest, in my own knowledge, I haven't. I'm human, and sometimes in the midst of I'm trying to do so many things to keep my head above water, and then I'm releasing music and I'm going for interviews, and then there are other things as well that I'm trying to put my money in so that I can survive daily. And when things happen like that, like yesterday, I was supposed to have an interview and we had to cancel last minute because Omaomi and I produced a movie and we needed to be at the cinemas to drive traffic to people buying the tickets. Things like that happen. Murphy's Law. It's not from a place of disrespect to the media. The media has been kind to me in the years of my career. So, no, it has nothing whatsoever to do with me disrespecting the media. It's just, I just need to balance myself a little more. Laying back doesn't mean she's broke. She might see the need for a brand, which actually requires laying back most times. Love from Ukraine. Thank you. That was very insightful. Says, I love the way you speak pidgin. Thanks, Okpara. Uh, like you did with P Square back in the day. You mean collaborations? Yeah, I'm open. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Oh yes, Abraham, thank you so much. Sona says, have you considered featuring or being featured on any pop artist work like you did in Days of P Square? Well, Sona, if you follow me a lot, you know that I've featured Tiwa. I've worked with Tiwa. I've worked with Yemi Alade. I've worked with Timaya. So, like I said, I don't think that collaborations are the issue, or is the issue. I don't think that that's what it is. But that doesn't mean that I'm not looking forward to, even on this album, the Red Velvet album, which is, I dare say, one of the best albums that has come out of this country. I featured Adegule Gold and Johnny Drill. And, you know, it's you need to listen to those songs and you see that it's been amazing. Said, I've not seen your movie yet. Can you tell us more about it and how you started in the movie industry? Okay, so the movie is titled She Is, and it's really about the difficult the decisions we make when we're faced with certain things in our lives that we have no control of. This young lady, upwardly mobile, great job, very beautiful, and then she has to make a decision in the next 12 months, or her life will change forever. And that's really what the movie is about. I started doing cameos in other people's movies. I did Tunnel on Battleground. I am the character Anush Wale. I've been doing quite a few feature films. If some of them are not out, but Omami and I decided to start a media company together, and our core was to tell stories for people, like take people's stories and tell them, but also bring our experiences as females in the industry as well. So that's how we really started in the movie industry. So yeah, I hope I answered your question. Any videos coming up from the album, all the songs deserve one, I beg. I totally agree, Zani. And if there will be, Fatima will be the one to answer this question, not me. Monologues with Mimi. Hello, Waje. I just listened to She Is. Thank you so much. Are you going to a party or coming from a party? Oh, I'm going to much later in the day. I'm going to a wedding much later, but I won't have the time to come home, change. I have sound check and a few other things I'm doing today. So I have to dress like this in all my work today. I have to look like this before I go to the wedding. For people who have not heard, Omnue by Waje is one door song. Okay, I hope one door means it's great. I hope. Ola says, I joined late. Yes, you did, but doesn't matter. Just watch your She Is premiere video. Gosh, I had goosebumps. Yes, guys, the soundtrack. Choma, please, can I get water to drink? The soundtrack is out, so please download it. That's another thing, no, because it's one thing to create this thing. So this is another venue for me now to tell you guys that mommy and I have the soundtrack to our movie. Please go and download it and put it on your iPad. I believe collaboration is not the issue. You're right to say publicity. Exactly. Publicity is the issue. And I feel like I need to find a way to connect with my fans a lot more. I had no clue that I had a lot of people reaching for me. You have no, like 70% of the people that reached out to me were people who are passionate about my brand and really wanted me to keep my head up. So thank you. Thank you. I've bought all your music. Been listening to Red Velvet for a week. What is your favorite color? Love you. Okay, so my favorite color I think is mustard or anything in that. I don't know. Sometimes I go between green and mustard. And thank you for downloading Red Velvet. Red Velvet is a 10-track album that I put my blood and my sweat into. I had three producers, um, Spells, Johnny Drill, and Sizzle Pro. And that album actually took me about 2 years to create. And at the point, I had another EP that's actually mainstream that has like all the, like the new sound you hear now. I have that EP that I'd already done, and that was what I wanted to release. And then I told myself, I said, come, I guess that if you put so much work into this album and you don't release it, God is not going to be happy with you. So and then at that time I just started working with Fatima, which was like in November, and Fatima was like, release this album, Waje. People need to hear you because this is your story. This is how your fans will connect with you. And I decided to release the album. And when we released it, there were a lot of, you know, reviews, telling us we had done well, and I was looking forward to. But then again, in the middle of it, I know that there were so many things I should have done, like shoot a video, do more publicity, go do more radio appearances and TV appearances. But it was Christmas. Um, the holidays sort of drowned all of that, and people were focusing on everything that they needed to do because it was the holiday. And then reality hit me, and reality hit me, and my reality was responsible for that. You need to focus on and how you work. So all of that was, where my outburst came from. You should still be getting royalties for your songs if you are in a good country. Well, we'll make the best of the one we are in. Is your movie going to be on Apple Store soon? Well, I can't tell you for sure, but I can tell you that it's in the cinemas now, and we're having conversations as well to put on Netflix and all of that. Let me be honest, if you didn't say you had a new album, I didn't know your trending helped. So you see, thank Jesus. Thank you. Okay, Babalola said dope songs. Thank you. And I believe you still have a lot in you that the world really, I believe I have a lot in me that the world needs to. I do believe that. So you are now on the same page, but it's very important that I do it right or I just don't bother. You know, you know. Will you ever consider grooming young artists and signing them? Well, in terms of signing, I don't know because, to be honest, there's a lot of money that goes into bringing up an artist. But in grooming and mentoring, I have quite a number of them that I mentor, and I don't mind mentoring some more, because the truth is your legacy is what you've done with the people around you, not necessarily yourself alone. So yeah. Oh, Hilary, thank you. You're so pretty in my head. You're my best friend. I'm your best. Oh, my darling. Thanks. Somi says soundtrack. She is soundtrack is very Disney. I think you're doing a. Oh, thank you so much. Ever considered that? Yes, I have. I had an offer actually, to write a song for a Disney cartoon some time ago, and they never came back. But we'll just keep trying some way, that because that's another fantastic revenue stream. What about international collabos? I'm looking forward to it. I'm finding ways. Sometimes it's pretty expensive, but we're finding ways to make that possible. How can your fans watch your new movie? Like I said, sweetheart, for now we're trying to have conversations on how to bring it to platforms where you can watch it. But because it's in the cinema, we can't do anything until it's done showing in the cinema. Social media is a powerful tool, says Crystal. Sometimes the key is opening up and letting people see the actual day-to-day reality. Thank you for sharing your moments with us. Love from London. Thank you so much, Connor. God bless you. I appreciate your words. Okay, guys, we're coming to the end. I hope I answered all your questions. And this has been so amazing for me. Thank you for connecting with me. Thank you for coming on to my live stream. And you took out time from your schedule. Today's Saturday. Most of you need rest and all of that, but you found time to come here. So I appreciate you. Are you coming to New York City this year? I'm hoping so, because my visa goes to expire. So I need to use it before it does. And I want my daughter to come on holidays. So definitely I probably will be there in, I don't know, I can't say when, but I'll probably be there. If not in May, then it will be September. So before I go, I will tell you guys to please follow me on all social media platforms and look forward to things that I'll be doing, in the event that, because I don't take you for granted, understand that, and I don't take your advice and your criticism for granted. I'm going to take pointers from so many things, because I'm seeing a lot of concert. So Fatima. Okay, so Fatima corrected me. She said me and her started working in February, not November. That she will work together for the listening. But ask her, were you responsible? Were you part of the people? You and Jennifer were the people responsible for me deciding to release that album? Yes or no? Why are you like this? Love you guys. Bye. Bye bye. Thank you.